Shamima Begum, remember her? The 15-year-old teenager who fled East London with two of her mates to Syria to join ISIS, Islamic State, 8 years ago. We haven't mentioned her for ages, but she could be coming to a place near you as America mounts pressure on the UK to take back Jihadi brides languishing in camps in Syria. Sajid Javid, Home Secretary number 4, I think, but don't quote me on that, I've lost count ages ago. Well, since he removed her citizenship on national security grounds, she's been trying to get back here ever since. She argues that she was trafficked by ISIS, but video footage of her appearing unrepentant during her time there and rumours that she was involved in tasks such as making suicide vests have not helped her case.
There's evidence of her joining the Hezbollah, which is a religious priest. That means that she would have controlled women's having the headscarves on. There's a possibility she sewed suicide vests. Now, I've been to the stadium where those vests were sewn on, and I've been to refugee camps where the effects of those suicide vests. And if she's guilty of that, no matter whether she was groomed or no, she did that. So you've got to be careful on how far. Well, she is guilty because she's been tried in a court of justice where they proved the evidence. The evidence has been presented and she's lost her citizenship for it, so I'd say she's guilty.
Well, that was Andrew Drury. He interviewed her whilst she was in a camp in Syria. Now, I don't know about you, but why should we, or why should she, in fact, be allowed to return to a country that she turned her back on to join a terror group whose cells have committed atrocities in the UK? Why should her needs trump the safety of British people like me who love my country and would never think of doing such a thing, not even at age 15?
And you were a really good kid at school.
Yeah.
You were, a really nice kid,
yeah.
Really quite educated, doing quite well,
yeah.
Never got in any trouble,
yeah.
Just quiet.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you get to the age of 13, 14, 15. They said that you were wearing ISIS badges at school.
I was not.
Remember the I'm Not a Monster BBC podcast she did at licence fee payers' expense? Outrageous. Normal people like you or I would be lucky to get a look in at the BBC for something of this nature. Americans have taken back most of their citizens who fled their country in a similar Shamima Begum fashion and prosecuted them for giving material support to terrorism. They're putting pressure on other countries to do the same. France and Germany have already cracked and taken back some of their nationals. The argument being, leaving them there, they will be further radicalised. Director of Radicalisation of King's College, Dr Shiraz Mahir, said the US is known to have exerted pressure on the UK and European countries to repatriate and prosecute the citizens. Their view is that we are more than capable of managing the risk exposed by such individuals at home. Really? We can't even control and manage criminals in this country. You see, the problem with bringing her back to the UK is we, the taxpayer, will have to finance her round-the-clock security, and we have disproportionately high numbers of people like her. She's in fact one of at least 20. Protecting her and others like her, not only her from us, but also her from others, will cost a fortune. And who knows whether she's truly repentant.
Message for me to send back to people at home, what would it be?
I don't have any messages. I'm tired of giving messages and not being believed.
What, even to your own family?
Yeah. If I give a message to my family, I want it to be face-to-face, not over the media.
Frankly, I don't fancy living next door to her. Do you?